Hello YouTube and welcome into the start of a brand new Let's Play for Civilization 6. I'm the Game Mechanic here with you as always, and today we are playing Teal and Orange Aztecs, which is pretty darn exciting. Caperian, well, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Aztecs are a pretty fun civ, definitely have a reputation for being a military civ, and they are good at that, although they do have economic synergies as well. We'll get into those as the game goes on, but basically amenities reach 2 extra cities, we get extra combat strength for having amenities, and we can complete districts with 20% of a district with a builder charge, meaning that you can actually one-turn spaceports. So we've done Monty a couple different ways. We've done Domination Monty for the achievement. We've done Monty with Science Victory. I think he's one of the better science civs. The ability to one-turn a spaceport is pretty strong, although that's changed a bit since vanilla. And then he has an early Eagle Warrior, which really isn't going to do that much for us on Deity, unfortunately, unless it's defensive or kind of cute. And then we ignore his arena because it's pretty useless. This is our start. This is a an 11 era score on turn 1, kind of a start. 4 from our Eagle Warrior, 3 from being the first to find Kilimanjaro, and 4 for being the first to find South America. Here is our continent split. Kilimanjaro is exactly on the other continent. And we have some interesting options. We did take a sneak peek of where the warrior went to help us with our decisions. We can do that again for you guys now, just to you know, show it all off. So we find ourselves with coast over here. Okay. Interesting river, but then that river comes all the way down here and ends, right? Meaning I don't really see a second spot for a city, and I don't really know what direction we want to go in. Certainly north, but we do also see more desert up here towards Kilimanjaro. And it's pretty important, I think, that we get 2 cities on this river. Since, like, again, we want to be able to get quality cities right away, and we want fresh water. So this river is rather important to us. And so, to me, what made the most sense, and chat agreed, we did a little chat poll here, is to settle here on the Silk. We have really strong tiles to start with in the 2/2s. Certainly, obviously, Kilimanjaro is really good for food and stuff, but it also erupts and really has a high potential to damage your improvements and districts and things. That is part of what Kilimanjaro does. I will read this for those of you who may be seeing this for the first time. It appears the volcano provides 2 food to adjacent tiles on eruption. It gives low yields and is most likely to damage improvements and buildings. Infrequently erupts, but is always active. So some eruptions will be fine, but I kind of like the idea that our capital is a little bit further away. And in the long run, these will be decent tiles. I also think that opens up an interesting second city here on the copper. We'll get the era score. Will we get era score for settling it? I'm not even sure, actually. We might be too far away from getting the era score for settling it. But then maybe we can get a 3rd city up here and settle actually on it, work the Jade, and things like that. This will be an interesting city center with a 2-1-2 base. Not bad, not bad. So that is the rough plan so far. Nothing else really to talk about. Tons of era score. I think that we may go astrology. I may go religious Montezuma. This combat strength adds into apostles and missionaries and stuff. And so the fact that we have a continent split already means that our apostles can get +8 combat strength, which is rather insane. It actually makes him quite a good religious civ. So that could be a thing. So let's go ahead and make our move. And settle on in. Air score for settling that. Another good tile that we moved towards. I don't see an irrigation boost yet, but there's the mining, minor resource, and then obviously a plantation there. Oh my god. We found Nuna. When you high roll, you high roll sometimes, I guess. So that's interesting. Trip continent split. Meaning, where does this guy go? Where does this Eagle Warrior go? Maybe here, and then up and around. Because again, I'm not even sure that we can get through here. This is coast for sure, yeah? So I think maybe best for him to like get some vision here, figure out the coastal situation, and then go north and up and around. Hubflower with the 3 months.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Welcome on back to the shop. Good to see you. How are you enjoying still? Are you still hooked? Are you still siving it hard? Oh, that's a lake? That is a lake. Is Nuna the same as Nena? It is not. It is not. Just came here to learn some Civ. Just bought the game. Awesome. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. We are a Civ 6. I'm a Civ 6 streamer pretty much primarily. And we pride ourselves in being sort of an educator. I love learning. I love teaching. I love explaining things. So if you have questions, let me know. Let me know. Let's start with our scout. Seems good. That's awesome, Hubflower. I'm glad to hear it. Ridgemont, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Brand new. Welcome on in. I appreciate it. Nuna is Nena's Nana. Going double scouts. We'll see. We'll see what we find here. I like the way our cap looks already. If this is free and is like a +5 holy site, I'm just gonna pog all over the place. It's gonna be great. So definitely desert. Interesting. Might change our play here a bit, but we'll go here and then here. Yes, technically you can put pyramids here, but it's kind of scary to put that under Kilimanjaro. Interesting lake. And then somebody's here. Petra kind of intensifies. I'm not sure. I think it can break. I think they can damage wonders, no? Improvements in buildings, it says. I've seen wonders get damaged. Maybe that's from nukes that I'm thinking about. Maybe I'm thinking about nukes. I'm often thinking about nukes. If you're going religion, would you go warrior monks? So his ability is strong and makes military units better. But if you go for a bad military unit, you're still just making a bad military unit better. I think this is more interesting either religion-wise or just, you know, with normal units. Won't damage wonders? Oh, maybe that is a spot for pyramids then. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wanted to meet you. This is... My scouting, it seems to have gotten worse. Feels like. We are pop 2, working 2 tiles. I really hope you grow there and not here. We'll see what happens. This is, I don't know what to do with this now. Super awkward. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get back here. We could have just gone 1, 2, 3. Ugh, hurts me. But we did get the goody hut, I suppose. I don't even know what we got from that. What did we get? I don't even know what we got. Oh, that was our pop? Okay. Well, that's not great. It's okay. Oh, excuse me. Probably going double scout then, since this was so terrible. And we have a first meet on Candy. Well, that's pretty dandy. All right, we got to go explore this then. Gonna go double scout. And I think this guy's coming down now. And I'll have a scout go that way and a scout go this way. Farm builders from Candy. It's hard to do that on Deity. Again, I've talked about this a lot. With the walls, like, I think building a couple warriors to do that is interesting, but then we lose the faith. So I don't know. I don't know how much I like that. Oh. Okay. Petra? Kilimanjaro Petra? Might be a dumb question, but how can you tell if it's a first meet instantly? I will show you, but it's basically if you get 3 pop-up notifications, the third one is your envoy there. Interesting. I hope this isn't a dead end as well. That would really suck.
It is not wisdom.
Okay. Cool. Still don't know what that is. Let's go scope out this Petra. I mean, yes. I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to say yes to Petra. This gets everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's earmark that in our plans. Don't need faith now. Don't even know what our Pantheon is going to be. So let's bring in urban planning and survey, since we're getting our second scout in a turn. Goodbye, Copper City. Yeah, I think so. We'll find out in a second. Craftsmanship boost is really not within plans here. Yeah, I think since I can't really get an early craftsmanship boost, I don't know how much I'm getting Eagle Warrior spam going. We'll see. See, so if you look at the tooltip here, 28 base strength plus 1 per luxury attack. It's a little misleading because this says plus 1 combat strength when attacking, blah, blah, blah. For each different luxury resource improved. We don't have this improved, but we do have it. We just settled on it, but we still get that bonus. So just noting that. Probably, Adarsh. It's probably true. So what way does this guy go? Maybe here, and then we can move down there next turn. That looks like a river, actually. Is that a river? That looks like a river. Nice. So yeah, we'll come down here, see what we can do. Yeah, lots of land so far. Triple continent split is insane. It would be awesome if we could put every other city other than our capital on a different continent, and then take advantage of those policies like crazy. That would be really sweet. Going to the bananas, I know, but it's our third tile. I wanted it to be this tile because this is just straight up better than this. Let's get moving on a settler. No, I know. I don't know exactly where it's going. We'll see. So see how we only have 2 pop-ups here? That means that this is not a first meet. Mysticism is a reasonable trigger, though, so we can have our first envoy here soon, which is nice. Hey, Sassy, how you doing? SX have an off-continent bonus? No. But the policies that you get to run for cities that aren't on your capital's home continent are very powerful if you meet that condition. And we have that opportunity here with a triple continent split. Fortunately, can't settle this. 1, 2, 3. That's another banana tile in our capital. So we moved close to them, blocking a city's placement, but maybe down here we can still get one. Kumasi. Also not a first meet. You saw the doubled up notifications here. So that's a bit disappointing. That means somebody is down here-ish. Home continent doesn't seem to be huge is the problem. Normally, I do look at that doodly, basically saying silk and tea on the home continent, plantation, Pantheon, maybe. Especially with the double bananas look pretty good. But our home continent's not really that big. We don't know what their luxuries are down here, although we're seeing a lot of... we must be equatorial with all these bananas and jungles and stuff. But this continent up here does not have plantation pantheons, and this looks like it's going to be our bigger continent to expand out to. So I don't know how good that looks right now. What does Kumasi want? Profit. Great profit. Okay. Oh, he's down here. And that is his capital. I assume he's just going to settle there. I think they changed that, Khmer. So what do we got next? I still don't have that irrigation boost anywhere. Yeah, this is his third city. It's a little bit rough. I really don't know what I want now. I guess mining for pyramids, improving this. That actually is pretty good. Kumasi on the other continent? They are, yeah. We're working 1, 2, 3. Good, that's correct. And then we'll grow here next turn. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Experience, bear killer. Experience. Been doing this a while. Yeah, let's go for mining. Yeah. Leaves me a spot down here, potentially. Barb camp up there. I don't really want to provoke him and settle towards him. That seems like a bad idea. You think I should take Kumasi? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's his third city already. I think I need to come back here and clear this. Meaning this looks decent. I think that's better. It's way safer of a settle than trying to come and reach down here. We'll see what the scout discovers. 1, 2. If I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go. Let's go towards the barbs. Correct. Good. Good job, game. I have to move here. I have to know if this is amazing or not. And if I can stick a holy site there pretty quick. What you building? Great. Is that Great Beth? Yes. Yeah, this city, not super interesting. We already have a Petra planned. And I forgot to go look at this. I got too excited. I'll go back next turn if I remember. See, not always great, bear killer.
Never
Oh,
can I gaze upon the beauty spots of the earth.
that's the sound of us not getting a relic for discovering Crater Lake.
Crater Lake is above them all.
Bummer. We would potentially get a relic if we were suzerain of Candy. But, oh well. We at least get a level on this guy. 1, 2, 3. So first meet in a cod. That's nice. And here we'll take our Alpine promotion. Sackerdor, what's up, buddy?
Hi, is this the place where all the Comcast haters meet up?
Yes, yes. You are. I don't hate much, but I do hate Comcast. What does a COD do? Melee and anti-cavalry units do full damage to city walls. Good if you're on a warpath. I don't know that we are. La Venta, 2 religious city-states. It's really pushing me in the direction of trying to do a really fast religious victory here. It's another first meet on La Venta as well. And if this is a great holy site, I'm going to probably save money to buy out to it. You know, I could have sold this as well. We give up a little combat strength, but that's probably worth it. So I have to get to irrigation to remove this. See ya, Bear Killer. Could settle what for the +4? Settle for the +4 district. If this is a holy site, it is +4, and I think I'm pretty happy with it, actually. It also improves this appeal enough to be an Earth Goddess tile. And if we are going to go the religious route, that seems like a reasonable Pantheon for us to pick. We'll see if it's available. It should be. We'll know next turn. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So here's another pretty obvious settle. We're never going to get era score for actually settling Kilimanjaro. It's just, it would require settling like really close to it, and we just don't really have that option. We had that in our capital by moving and settling one of these tiles, because then we're only 2 away and we would get the era score. So this would be +5. What Atlas was saying is settle for the +4. This is 1, 2, 3, and then double woods makes it 4. So instead of a +5, we can get a +4, and we get the +4 way, way faster than we can the +5, because I don't really have fast means of getting to irrigation in order to clear the bananas. And I believe we have to get there for banana clearing, yeah. Martian bananas at irrigation.
Every nation lives.
All right, now back down.
I saw your worst day video.
Aw.
33 years old and the sounds of door bangs and gunshots, living for 7 months in a basement during the invasion on my country as a 4 to 5 years old. I'm surprised I even remember, like all the children of war. Innocence stolen.
Man, nevermore. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, and that sounds awful and tragic. And I hope you're well. I hope you're dealing with it okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the kind donation. And my heart goes out to you, man. If you ever need anything, let me know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, also you'd need to chop the rainforest. That's a good point. Okay. Where's this guy going? Maybe just up here. Try to sneak through. It's an amazing campus here, or at least a good one. Part of me doesn't want to settle this like all the way coastal for Petra. But then we give up on this tile. If we're going to maximize Petra, we actually do have to put it here, don't we? That's probably fine. Get a harbor. Could get an aqueduct. Do Petra and pyramids and get a theater square. This will always be an Earth Goddess tile. That's an Earth Goddess tile for now. Are you going to build that Petra when there are no chops out there? Magic, my friend. Magic. Doing well now, family and a daughter. Hey, man, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. Gives me hope that that people can get through these tough times, and you know, I appreciate you sharing your experience as well. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, Pantheon time. Earth Goddess an option. Probably what I'm going to go with. Settler would be okay here. That's also an option. That's been gone a lot recently. Plantations is okay. I do think we're going to turn this into a religious game. I really want to take advantage of that +8 to 12 combat strength on our religious units. That sounds awesome. I like that idea a lot. Yeah. Earth Goddess. Earth Goddess is the way, Quirion. We also get an envoy over here, improving our science significantly. We also don't have to worry about giving them extra tiles, as we're not really going to be able to get over there and settle Nuna a whole bunch. I didn't really know that either. Chat told me. You bring light in. Can I ask, please, how many cities would you recommend for a religious game? If you want to go really fast, I think 6 to 8 is probably enough. I don't have enough money to get this quite yet. I am going to get this +4 holy site. It's good enough. I don't think I have any other real considerable options. No. Yeah, +1's not doing it for me. I like that. Probably right here. That'll be reasonable. And it's a +4. It's a quality district. We should also check in if we are going to go religious. Somebody has started on their profit points. Hypatia's up. You think even less cities? I mean, you still want a good amount of faith, Jen. Why you gotta be right there? He's theoretically going back to his camp. I'm going to make this move. And then I'm going to go up this way. And I just want that guy to stay away from me. I don't want to risk this. And then I need these tiles. I need 80. So in 3 or 4 turns, what do I get in the meantime? I could get a trader. Could work on another settler. Could go ahead and get that builder. I think I like the builder. I'm going to sneak in a builder now. I have this, and then maybe we can send you up to improve like the jade or something. And then this will probably be like my second, or my 3rd or 4th city. I want this one next. Good daytime GM. How you doing? What's going on? And we don't, let's see. Is this right? I'm about to clear some barbs. So discipline makes a little bit of sense right now. Just to make sure that camp is under control. Let's do it. Flooding for that great bath. Impressive. Yeah, see, you're too close to me. I don't trust this. I don't trust you. 1, 2. You can't get to this. It shouldn't come after me because the camp is still alive. So I'm going to be a little risky here. It's going to feel real bad if it doesn't work out. I'm going to bring this scout down, I think, to make sure that this guy gets there. Nice. Went away. Trying to work on your city settling strategies. Could you explain your rationale for each non-cap city you have marked? Yes. So as we go through, we kind of mark what makes sense. This city makes sense. Okay, so I can't come settle down here, right? First of all, not really worth it. Bunch of desert. Workable tiles, to be sure, but most of them are actually already taken by our cap. And in the long run, we could just take Kumasi if we wanted, and pick up some resources and whatever. So I need a city in between us. This one looks especially safe. We could certainly settle it down one and maybe get the better district. But this is Earth Goddess already, and it looks like there are other quality districts available in this city. So this is a good, just like decent tiles, probably decent districts, and basically forward settles him enough. but like doesn't put us out on a limb to where we're going to like lose that city. This guy is going to get the Petra, so we've just planned the best Petra around that. This, we settle the rice. Settling rice is nice, and then we also are close enough to work something like the jade and take advantage of these other Kilimanjaro tiles that we're not otherwise going to be able to get. This city gets these two, this city gets these two, and our cap gets these two. Not too bad. And then from there, we'll probably have to go like just kind of settle for resources and land and stuff. And then we're going to hopefully explore this direction a bit and see where else we're getting. Settling rice is nice. Rice is nice because rice gives you an extra food in your city center. So that city is just inherently going to grow a bit faster. So it'll be a 3-1 base instead of your typical 2-2. And free food is great, yeah? Just Preslav. Again, I'm not really that interested in trying to force something down here, so I'm sort of ignoring it, and we're going to try to explore this way instead. Like I said, I think we're shooting for like 8 quality cities, even though we have a triple continent split, which is kind of crazy. Oh, actually, as Aztecs, you can shoot for 12, right? Because you're multiples of 6 and not 4. So when should you harvest wheat and rice, and when shouldn't you? You only really need to harvest them if your city needs massive growth, like if you're fighting for loyalty or something like that, and it's a tile that you're going to override already. But otherwise, you probably don't really need to harvest those. Quest does Preslav have? Craftsmanship. Accrued great profit. That's doable. I don't really like taking Kumasi. Their suzerain bonuses are so good. Well, there's a lot of desert on this map. Coast down here. Interesting. So we could potentially like take up this whole strip. Gonna miss out on the lovely deer tile? Which lovely deer tile is that? Oh, that? Like I said, I think we're probably settling a city right here on the jade. So this city will get that. Oh, east of Cap? Oh, this. 1, 2, 3. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's okay. Can buy the tile for the holy site. Thank you. Good call. That is an Earth Goddess tile, and so we are giving up 2 faith, but we're adding in Earth Goddess to this, so it's actually sort of a net neutral thing, and I need the district in order to get the religion anyways, so you have to trade off. Like, usually you're going to put holy sites on high appeal tiles anyways, and that's just the way it is. Still going to finish that builder, and then we'll get started on our religion. What did I say? Oh, press does Questlove have? No, Preslav. Why not settle the geothermal vent? Well, a couple reasons. One, doesn't really net us. I mean, yeah, it nets us the era score, but like, I don't think we're going to have a hard time finding 6 more era score here. So I'm not really worried about the Golden Age, and if we get extra era score, it doesn't actually help us in the next one, right? So we're actually in a position where I'm not desperate for era score here. So settling the Wonder, not a priority like it usually is. Settling here gives us fresh water without having to build an aqueduct, gives us the campus tile, because if you settle this, you have to aqueduct here, meaning that you don't get to put a campus next to a mountain, and so you only get like a +2 campus here, and you want +3 for the era score and for frankly just being a little bit better. Like, yeah, it gets you closer to that tile. I'm sad that we won't get that tile, but it's not that big of a deal. This also settles up here, and that's you could look at these as pretty similar, right? So this theoretically we could maybe grab that, although it's pretty unlikely with being like in the immediate range of a COD here. And I don't like settling off water when it's kind of this close, if that makes sense. Marsh can be a campus. When we settle here, it can be. If I settle here, we need an aqueduct, and this has to be that. Yeah, we could certainly take a cod, actually. I don't know that I'd raise them, but we could certainly take them. That wouldn't be the worst. How soon do you have to go for Petra nowadays? I mean, the earlier you get it, the better, right? Because you want those yields to add up over time to really make the Petra actually worth it. Usually, we prioritize it pretty quickly, and we're able to get it, around like turn 80 or so, usually. Holy Petra. What is this? Why are there like 7 good Petras on this map already? Settle the silk, room for aqueduct and campus. Again, why? Like we're getting more like bad desert tiles in there then. Like we're just moving towards this stuff, which doesn't seem important. These are flat, not that important. Like this, I just like this. I think it's way better. We've had 1 Petra, yes. But what about second Petra? Okay, we do need to pay attention to appeal. We'll probably harvest this at some point, although that puts us in a weird spot. I just want the Eureka. Let's start with the masonry boost. 6 turns on our holy site. That guy is suicidal now. Well, we can technically build multiple Petras. They're just not all desert Petras, right? Worried I'm not going to get this. I want to get the warrior back soon, but he's too damaged. So era score for settling South America. We're now only 2 shy of our golden. Really like to buy out to this for our last builder charge. Because we're starting off with poor tile quality here. That was one tip in your guys' favor to like settling the silk or settling the vent or whatever. Free yields plus like a better tile to start with. But it's a moot point if that city can't actually grow past its second citizen, right? Like, yeah, am I thrilled about working this tile to start with? Certainly not. But there are good tiles in the long run, especially if we can improve the jade and get the silk. That's 2 extra culture here, and they should push out their borders very, very quickly. All right, so not an obvious holy site here. What we probably want to do with our holy site then is think about appeal. I've already got the builder. I'm improving the quarry and then the copper. And then I'll come up and get the jade, and that'll give me time to actually get it. Nice, Soren. Buy the silk as soon as possible. The problem with buying the silk is it is in your borders and you're going to expand to it anyways, right? Like you're going to expand to resources. So maybe it's the rice. We actually want that rice tile for the irrigation boost. And we're going to grow to this eventually. We're going to grow to this, and this pretty much first, meaning we're not going to get the 2-2 tiles that we actually want. Meaning if I buy this 2-2 tile, it's a workable tile, and then I can get this, which is in our 3rd ring. And no matter how fast your borders are expanding, it's going to take you a long time before you get to the 3rd ring. So I'd rather buy the useful tile and then another useful tile that is going to help me get other useful tiles versus this one, which will expand to naturally within due time. So appeal-wise, there's nothing great here. Ideally, no. There's just not a lot that's great. Let's go ahead and put it here. Just call it a day. But we'll start Actually, we will start with the holy site. Because I'm going to get culture here, we're going to pay gold for some culture. There's really no point in getting the monument because we'll have that anyways. And we can get the holy site going first just to make sure we secure this profit. Could be another city over here. Doesn't look particularly strong as far as tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Ublin, thank you for the follow. It's not much of a St. Basil's up here. Like over here is way better than the Crater Lake settle. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. I'd like to find at least one more. Possibly down here. What are you doing? You seem to be stuck. Nice. Finally. How's the continent split looking? Interesting. Bigger continent than we thought initially. I was looking at like this narrow and thought that maybe Terra Australia here would be, you know, real small. But doesn't seem to be the case. Could Counticott as another one. It's true. Barb camp up there. I'm going to give this guy at least another turn to heal here. He's very close to his promotion, so we don't have to overheal him, but I do want to go take care of that camp. They may get there faster than me, but that would secure our golden age. This gets us close. 75 gold is a boon. 75 gold is an absolute boon. Because now I get these. And I'm fine working the jade, even though there's no production on it right now. Again, we talked about culture, expanding our borders faster. We want to grab that silk tile for like a good third tile. This is tile 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll see what happens after that. Really need to get this city down quickly before Mongolia takes it. And now we're just one era shy of a golden. Grow to 10. Let's go towards irrigation now then. That's a first meet. Wow. And that's our final era score for a golden. Nice. So we have secured it. Shred, I think we're going to do religion stuff. Having 2 religious city-states already, both were first meets. We secured Earth Goddess as a strong faith pantheon, and I'm just going to go holy sites first. Our combat strength bonus from the triple continent split we have, although we don't have a Nuna. It's fine. We'll deal with it later. Applies to religious units, so stop scouting. It's not a bad idea. I need to get this one. I don't want to miss out on that goody hut. Coming from Lyme's disease. I'm so sorry that you have that, Ublin. That's such a bummer. I hope you rest quickly and heal up. That's awful. Dan!
Thanks for interesting game.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. So we might be able to get even more cities over there. We'll see what happens. Unmet player got Great Bath, meaning he didn't. So that's nice. That means he wasted a bunch of production. Cub Dave, thank you for the 6 months in a row.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really tick me off to catch Lyme's disease. Oof. 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 All right, three really good tiles here. These are all, well, that's not improved, but that might as well be a 3-2, 2-2-2, and a 2-3. And then we have better ones, or even fine ones to grow into here, like that. And Swoofish, thank you for gifting a sub to Ublin. Welcome in, dude. Welcome, welcome. One envoy is nice. Do we want to send it right away? I wouldn't mind the culture from Kumasi. I don't need a Suzerain in this era. We're up against, yeah, that one's basically a scrap, Bucky. We've already found 2 of the wonders, and there are what, 2 more? I'd love a relic. I'm gonna take the culture for now. First envoy to Kumasi seems fine. They'll get a second one with the prophet. That's okay too. Oh yeah, obviously we're going to get that era score. I can't not get that era score and still hope to get a religion, even though there's only one other civ working on it. We obviously want to secure it. Yeah, we found Crater Lake up here. Three and 2. So in 2 turns we finish Early Empire. Pretty much. Is Crater Lake always in Tundra? I don't know. See ya, Muffin. Have a great weekend, buddy. I think I'm gonna grab the trader now. I wanna produce these few settlers that we need quickly if possible. Interesting. Nice Desert Hill. I gotta be a little careful. This guy's rogue. All right, I want Early Empire this turn. What's up, Exides? Yeah, there's the tier list is always on the YouTube videos too. If you just look in the links, I always have that posted there for you guys. It's always on the just little drop down description. So it's here, but it's also on the YouTube vids. And you're welcome to bookmark that and whatever. What's the second city working? It should be working this and then this. Yep. The default, by the way, Cry, that's something that's improved a lot. The default tile working is way better than it used to be. All right, so there's Early Empire for us.
No man ever wet. It was luxuries like.
We're about to do craftsmanship as well. All these lakes, is Huey in the plan? I don't know yet. Don't know yet. First, Governor, certainly looking at a Magnus. I'm going to go Moksha right after. I guess we probably didn't need it. Like we could skip the Magnus, but I'm going to want these chops. I'm going to want to clear some of this jungle and things. Should have thought about that more though. That was hasty. Don't be hasty. Treebeard said that. Second Lord of the Ring reference of the day. All right, colonization up. All right, don't want that then. We're almost done with this, so let's put a point into mysticism. I don't think I'm going to find another wonder. over on my continent. Like that's 2 on South America. And there are 2 more, but they're most likely west. So I don't think I need to shut down my my scouts. There's too long to go in the era to do that. If it were like 6 turns or, you know, something like that, then I wouldn't really hesitate. Lukey Field, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. Why is the scout running away now? They manage their health better. They try not to die, it seems. So there was a flood. 4 fertile tiles. So what do we fertilize? This. This. 1, 2, 3. What else gained fertility? 1, 2. I guess maybe this twice. Can that happen? Can go twice? That's interesting. If you were a tile, you'd be breathtaking. That is an awesome pickup line. We've talked a lot about Civ pickup lines and things. Yeah, you're right. This added a double yield. I was counting tiles, not yields. My bad. All right. Settlers now. Don't need that many, but I do want a few. I could try to go, well, why don't I just go to Akkad or Leventa? Maybe Leventa? I think that's fine. Should be the safest route. And I think with that, let's go ahead and put a cut in the video. We are overdue on that. Seems like a fun game so far. We don't have a ton of space to plan a lot of cities. I'm not sure that we need that many, but it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next video as far as how much we choose to expand and how quickly that happens. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet. We do this live on the internet. It's great. It's great fun. Come join us. See you then.